Hi everyone, I'm Danny and this is Aleshia. We're from West Salem, DECA in Wisconsin.
And today we'll be talking to you about your individual series competition.
Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Comment down below what event you're going to be competing in for the ICDC competition.
So Aleshia, how are you preparing for your tests at ICDC?
So during the weekdays, I take one test every day. Usually it's during my 5th hour commons, and then I'll just review all the questions that I got wrong or any question that I got right, just making sure that for the test I get an understanding of what's really going to be on there. There may be repeat questions, so I just want to make sure that if I'm taking all these tests, I might be seeing those questions again.
So how are you preparing for your role plays at ICDC?
I am looking at flashcards like this one, where I look at all the performance indicators that could happen while I'm testing.
So what do you like to do during the 10-minute prep time before your role play?
Usually once I get the sheet of paper that has all the scenarios and the performance indicators, I first start writing down every performance indicator in its own little like slideshow keynote thing. So each slide is the performance indicator, and then I start reading the actual role play, and then I take notes on the side like who is the manager or who are the important people, and then the important aspects of the company I'll write down too, so that way I can reference that. And then from there I start going through each performance indicator and just really how I'm going to talk about each one.
Oh, do you like to use any visual aids during your role play?
Yeah, so as I mentioned before, that I make slideshows and they look like this, and then I just kind of fold it in half and have this, and then I'll have the title, and then I can reference my notes while making it look like it's a presentation, which is kind of good, so that way I'm not just looking down at my piece of paper, I'm talking with the judge.
So how do you like to organize your role play?
So after I introduce myself, then I go into the reason why they called the meeting in the first place, whether that is low sales or if they need to reevaluate their staff team. I just talk about the main issue, and then after I identify the reason why I'm there, then I go into the performance indicators or the slideshows one at a time, trying to go in depth for each one of the slides. And then after I'm done with that, I ask the judge if they have any questions for me, and usually they have 1 or 2 questions, and if you did a really good job with your performance indicators, they actually should just be answers that you've already talked about. So that's a really good way to know that you did a really good job on your role play, is if you've already answered their questions.
Thanks for being with us this week, Aleshia, and stay tuned for next week's practice video. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay. Woo! Woo!
A lot more.
Start going into the eyeballs? Yes, Aleshia, get it.
Stay fierce.